Hello from Stevenson Field for the 10U championship game of the MV Lags Softball League. This is Jerry Shaver reporting, and Mark Kamen is with me.
Hello, Jerry. Good to be with you.
We're proud to be here today to announce this game between these two fine teams that are going to be playing for the championship trophy at the 10 and under level today. The game is about to begin. The red team has elected the home position, or the home starting, and the green team will be the visitors. The team names, by the way, the green team is the green glowing Googly Geckos of Doom. We're just probably going to call them geckos while we announce. And the red team is the red hot flaming softballs.
Love the names, don't you?
We sure do.
They all come up with their names on team meeting night. That's a big thing for the girls of the league to get to pick their own team name, and they're very creative about it.
So we're about to begin. Umpiring is Bruce Campbell. He's the head umpire. And we also have a field umpire, base umpire as well. And these girls are ready to play some softball. Mark, can you give us a little background on the MV Lags organization while the pitcher warms up?
Yeah, we've been around since 1972, so over 40 years of girls softball. I think they originally started off as a Bobby Sox organization and then became an independent softball league. We only do girls softball. All the fields and everything is designed for girls, and it's a completely volunteer-driven organization. We have an executive board and a full board of parents that put this all together, and it's a great community experience for everyone. And it culminates today in a championship game that should be very exciting. I believe we had over 500 girls in the league this year, 550 girls if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, and I think that's a record for us. We seem to grow every year.
Yeah, and people tell their friends, and we keep bringing in girls from the outer communities as well. I forget how many schools we serve, but it's...
Oh, I think it's over 50 schools, isn't it?
Over 50 schools. Incredible.
And we have a summer recreational program, and basically we encourage people from Mountain View, Los Altos, and the surrounding areas to come and play. We accept all people who choose to register.
You ready?
And there are other programs in the summer. There's a Summer Nova program, which is more of an all-stars program, if you will, and the girls, they need to try out and make the cut for that one, and they actually go play tournament ball during the summer. We also have a Summer Stars program. Summer Stars is a program in which girls are developing. They're not out playing tournaments, but they're playing softball, and they're getting excellent coaching. And the first batter is up. Pitching is Brooke, and our catcher is Danielle.
And batting is Sophie, number 7. This is her 4th year in the league. Her birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to Sophie. Let's see if she can get herself a little present here and get on base.
And the pitcher delivers. Low ball into the dirt. 1-0 the count.
Sophie likes playing third base and shortstop. And she cooks and enjoys horseback riding.
And the second pitch is also low. She
has a very bright orange bat. Let's see if she can put it on the ball.
And that one's into strike zone, and the batter watches it go by. 2-1 the count. Pitcher has connected the dots now. Here she goes. Ooh. And a little hit, but running foul. Two and 2 the count. Pitcher delivers. In the strike zone, and a hit to the left field, but it lands foul in the grass.
Good contact out in front of the plate, just a little early on that. If she can get that fair, that'd be a nice hit.
Now what I like is she ran for it. She didn't spend any time watching the ball. She just went and let the coach send her back.
That's it.
Ooh, and another one in the dirt. That one almost caught a toe.
All right, full count on our first batter.
Sun has come out and the wind has gone down. That's nice for these girls. And there's a hit. And caught by the shortstop. One down.
Nice catch.
Nice defensive opening, shortstop on her toes.
That's Kaylin Haladala with a nice catch out for the red team.
And next up is number 3. It's red.
Kaya.
Kaya coming up to bat.
They're using the 11-inch compression ball. So you'll see these balls, when they're hit, they bounce a lot more than a hard softball. So sometimes they take a little tricky bounce on the girls.
And the pitch is delivered, but low. Batter watches. 1-0 the count.
Kaya's favorite position is shortstop, and she's been playing for 3 years.
And another pitch slightly inside and low. 2-0.
It says she loves going to the snack shack after the game for an icy and a ring pop.
Oh, those are good after a game in the hot sun, that's for sure.
Can't beat that.
And a called strike.
So Brooke, the pitcher, her actual favorite position is catcher.
Oh, isn't that interesting? I hope we see her catching too. And another high one, and that's ball 4. So right away, there's 1-on-1. And she is clearly ready to go to 2. She's looking for 2. Next batter's up, number 14, jersey number 14.
This is Naomi. She's been playing since she's been 5 years old.
All right, Danny, nice stop.
And the catcher threatening the first base runner, making sure that she sticks. Stealing second is very popular in this division.
I believe Naomi is one of the better pitchers in the 10U division. I'm sure we'll see her on the mound during the game.
And another ball delivered. Catcher keeping a real close eye on that first base runner. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now the runners have to stay on their base until the ball passes home plate. Then they can come off and even steal.
And inside and low. That'll be ball 3.
The runner didn't move off the base that time.
Nope. They can steal every base, but they can't steal home at the 10U level. Is that right, Mark?
That's right. You can't steal home, even on an overthrow by the catcher.
And that'll be ball 4. 1 and 2 have base. 1 and 2 have are occupied.
All right, and we have Jasmine up now.
And high pitch delivered for a ball 1. Now we're getting some lead off by the runners who are, catcher's right on top of it though. She's watching them closely.
Jasmine's in the 5th grade, 2nd year playing softball.
Oh, and there's a hit, a good hit, into the outfield, deep into center field. The runners are running. Looks like we're gonna get a run's gonna score. And it's a 1-0 ball game. A nice triple delivered. Deep into center field. over the center fielder's head. And RBI.
We got to run in.
You can see she really connected with that thing and
just got over the left center fielder's head.
And here's the pitch. And a swing.
Batter is Lillian. It's her first year playing softball. Likes playing second base. She has a younger sister, Kate, who is in the 6U division. Start 'em young.
And another pitch went high. 1-1's the count. Outside and high. 2-1.
She loves the Giants, and she's disappointed that the Panda left the Giants for the Boston.
Well, she'd be happy to know that one of the players on the 12U division is known as Panda.
Okay.
And the Panda was her favorite Giant.
Yeah, he
when
was
she
popular.
took that name. Yeah.
He was very popular. It was sad to see him go.
And the coach has come out to talk to the pitcher. Yeah, a little huddle.
We got runners on second and third with one out.
And the pitcher remains on the mound, ready to deliver. 3-1 the count. And here's the pitch. And it's high. There's the bases are now loaded, and they were all walked. Oh no, sorry, that's not right. We got a triple, but we do have bases loaded. And one away.
Batter is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, the lefty, is wearing a white helmet, which means she's been in the Nova program in years past.
Interesting, she throws right but bats left.
And she swings but misses.
She's a basketball player and a soccer player. She's very
That's
active.
why we see a lot of these girls. They have multiple sports that they play. Nice foul tip. And Blue is going to clean the plate off. I think it's fine that these girls play a lot of sports. They just don't. I had one girl who was on the track team, and then she'd come to softball practice after track. That's a big challenge.
Yeah.
And we have another foul ball behind the catcher.
Now the bases are loaded, and in 10U you cannot walk a run home. So the coach pitch will take effect if there's 4 balls delivered.
And the batter goes for that pitch. Oh, and 2 the count. And low and outside, which will make it a 1-2 count. Runners are all eager to go. And of course the batter's eager to hit as well. Oh, and she hits a high one, but she drives it into the right field behind the last fielder. Run scores, ball's thrown in, another run scores, and we've got 1 on 3 and 1 on 2.
2-run double delivered.
That's good, and that's 3 runs.
Very nice. Made contact on the high pitch. It just squeaked by the right fielder to allow the second run to come in. And
there it is, clearly high and outside of the strike zone, but she delivered on it and made a great, filled up the 3-run limit for the first inning.
Yeah, so 3 runs in, so that closes the top half of the inning. 10U are limited to 3 runs through the first 3 innings, and then it's unlimited thereafter.
Three 3-0, bottom of the first.
All right, welcome back. We're in the bottom of the first with Naomi on the mound.
And it is a 3-0 ball game at this point. Time for the red hot softballs. I'm sorry, red hot flaming softballs.
Yeah, don't forget the flaming.
Yeah, they're going to be flaming and they're going to be doing their work. Naomi's delivering nicely in her practice pitches. And it looks like there's balls in and we're coming down. First up to bat will be Danielle. Danielle, Marin, and then Brooke.
All right, Danny, start it up.
All right, Danielle goes by Danny. Her favorite position is second base, and she scored all the way to home on an overthrow to first base. Must be quick. She looks quick.
She's probably fast.
Oh, and look, she's got flaming softballs on her socks.
Oh my, they are flaming. And she takes an inside pitch for ball one. And an outside pitch. 2-0 the count.
Danny is a twin daughter of the coach, Brian McDermott.
And Danny's ready for this pitch. And it's delivered high. That's ball 3 and no strikes.
She pounds the plate. Now she's ready.
Oh, and Naomi threw a strike there. She's in the zone now. There it is.
Got it. Now you see it. Back in the box. Careful with the catch, Val. Pretty close to the catch.
Danny is the twin daughter of the pitcher in the top half of the inning.
Oh, is that
Brooke.
right?
Brooke was the pitcher, and this is Danny leading off.
Danny is ready to hit. She's really, takes the strike.
Okay, Danny, no problem. No problem. Only takes one. Come on, Danny. You got it.
We've got a full count now. Something's going to happen now. Here we go. There's the pitch. And it's in there. Danny goes down looking. Marin is up.
Nice pitch by Naomi. Ooh,
And
nice.
they just caught it. Oh, and there's another one. Catches an outside corner.
Looks like she hits her location fairly well.
Yeah, she's doing a good job with that. As long as she keeps it low, she's putting them in the right places. And that one was just a little too low. Probably low and inside. 1-1 the count.
So this is Marin.
And Marin takes a big swing, but she misses.
She's been playing for 3 seasons, and her career highlight, she made an unassisted triple play last season.
Oh my. I wonder how she did that.
Wow. And she enjoys unicycling.
Oh, and a called strike.
I'd like to see that.
Called third strike, so she's down
for
too.
Naomi
Naomi's
is dealing.
doing a great job. Now we have a white helmet coming up, so we have a Nova player.
So this is Brooke. This is the twin of Danny, our leadoff batter. She's the one that was pitching.
Brooke is up, and Tessa's on deck. And she's showing a bunt, and then pulling it back. High pitch, ball 1.
Looks like all the red flaming softballs are decked out in red flaming softball
They
socks.
have their red flaming socks, don't they?
They are coordinated.
And the pitch is high and glances off the catcher's mitt. Back to the pitcher now. Brooke's waiting for her pitch.
That's Jasmine behind the plate catching.
Showing a bunt. And pulling it back for a called strike. Naomi put a strike on the board. Showing bunt. And pulling it back on a high pitch. That's 3-1.
And always in the background, constantly, you hear the cheering of the girls, which is awesome to hear.
It is fun to hear them cheer, and they're just winning or losing. They're in that game cheering and playing ball. Oh, and another strike. That's what Naomi does. She gets a high count, and then what does she do? She throws in the strikes and struck out 2 batters.
Yeah.
And she's on the verge again. Let's see what goes on.
Yeah, I like the way she mixes around her location. She hits her spots.
And the batter swings and misses, and that's it for the first inning.
Strikes out the side.
It's a 3-0 ball game. Geckos leading.
So we're done with
Inning
after
1.
1 inning, 3-0.
And welcome back to the MV Lags 10U Championship Tournament game. Brooke is still pitching for red. The the Green Geckos have a 3-0 advantage. And they're going to attempt to extend that lead at this point in time. Pitcher has finished up her warm-ups. And we especially want to express thanks for TVU for this live broadcast. It's a wonderful community service, and we appreciate that so much.
Leading off is number 11, Isabella.
And Brooke is pitching.
Isabella thinks MV Lags is, quote, awesome and fun.
Well, you know, I couldn't agree more. And she takes a nice swing and gets a foul ball.
And she says she loves to bat, and her favorite position is left center.
That's good to have people who enjoy playing the field.
Yeah, at this age, usually they like shortstop or pitcher, first base, but outfield is a very important position, especially as they get older and those girls start whacking the ball out there.
Yeah, it is fun to see them land them in the grass. Blue.
Oh.
Yeah, they've got a miscount. There's actually a strike.
Okay.
There was a foul ball on the very first swing, so now they've corrected that. I believe it's a 2-1 count. 2-1, there it is.
Marin is now catching.
And the pitch is delivered low. We got a 3-1 count. Nobody on. Top of the second inning. And swings and misses. That'll bring the count up to a full count.
Yeah, it might have been ball 4, but sometimes you just can't lay off those high ones.
Yeah, when you want to hit, you know, it's hard to, takes discipline, and it comes with years of experience. Oh, and the batter is hit.
Got her in the back.
She doesn't appear to be hurt.
She looks fine, and she's going to be awarded first base.
Yep. Okay, so they're on. We got one on. We do have a requirement that the batter at least attempts to get out of the way, and clearly she did. If she doesn't attempt to get out of the way, then the base would not be awarded. You can't just stand there and get hit.
Looks like we have a pitching change.
And who is our new pitcher? Did you see the number?
I'm trying to get a number.
Okay. Number 8 is the jersey.
Number 8. That is Pari. I think that's one of the better pitchers in 10U. Actually, this is her first season pitching. And from what I hear, she's done very well for the red team. So she'll come in and try to kind of close the door here and stop the bleeding and prevent the Geckos from piling on a few more runs.
Yeah, and those Geckos certainly will attempt to do just that. That's what they're about. Pari, a right-handed pitcher, and she certainly is throwing well in her practice pitches.
And she'll be facing Grace. So she's been instrumental in several double plays this year, Grace has in the field. Let's see if she can get it going offensively.
I really, you know, as a coach, I just love to see the double plays. It's good to see I mean, usually what that means is that the player's head is in the game. She's got good ball Q or IQ, if you'd say, ball Q.
Yeah, softball IQ.
She knows she catches the line drive. She knows to try to pick off a runner who's led off and can't get back in time. And that's... And the called strike on that first pitch.
Pari off to a good start. Grace is really choking up on that bat. You can see her hands are well off the end of the bat there.
Swings and misses. Ball gets behind the catcher, but I think it was a foul tip.
So she's looking just to put the ball in play here, make something happen.
0-2 the count. And that one hits the dust. And the runner advances to 2, a throw. But it's late, and runner's safe.
If you're stealing second base, you got to be careful. You can't overrun that base. They could tag you.
Yep, right.
But she got back on in time.
And the pitch is in there, swings and misses. Runner advancing to 3, stealing 3. The ball is thrown, and but way too late. Runner's easily safe. You can see her start off, grounding and running. Didn't even have to put on the slide. And batter swings and misses.
Batter number 1, Andrea.
Oh, Andrea looks like she can hit.
She speaks Spanish and English.
And she's facing a 0-2 count. It's time to protect.
She's 9 years old. Her
and
favorite
that one goes in the dirt.
She likes to catch.
And another one in the dirt. That's 2 in the dirt in a row. Of course, the third base runner cannot steal home in this league. But it is a 2-2 count.
Marin doing a good job of blocking that ball, keeping it in front of her, even though there's no stealing home.
And another one in the dirt. And the catcher successfully blocks it. So we now have a full count. And the pitch is swung and missed.
A big cut by Andrea, just missed it.
Yeah. You can see that was a nice pitch, and she just missed it. Little conference from one of the coaches and the chief umpire from the red team.
Looks like they're making a defensive change, bringing in someone for the shortstop. Maybe they're going to get another pitcher warmed up.
And batter's ready. And the pitch is right in there. That was a very nice pitch. Went straight through the strike zone.
Batter is Jessica. She's into gymnastics.
And swings and misses.
She also speaks Spanish and Chinese.
Spanish and Chinese and English, no doubt.
Yep.
She's facing an 0-2. And swings and misses for the third strike. And that does it for this inning.
Nice job by Pari, preventing any further damage.
No damage. Crowd is excited. And that's the end of the inning. And we'll be right back to you. And welcome back. We're starting the bottom of the second inning. Naomi has moved from pitching position to shortstop. Elizabeth pitching, and she hits the first batter. Our new catcher is Jasmine. And the first batter has taken first base.
And that's Tessa, or Tink, or T, as she's referred to. So there's several nicknames there. Unfortunately, took the first one for the team, but now takes first base.
And Pari stands at bat. High pitch, no swing. Catcher runs the runner on first back.
So Pari was the pitcher in the last inning.
And one in the dirt. Runner advances, catcher looking for the ball. She's made it to second base, and no throw to that base, instead to the pitcher.
Pari enjoys baking and gymnastics and volleyball, and this is her third year playing.
And now on a 2-0 count, another ball is thrown. It's now a 3-0 count. And we got a runner on 2 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. Runner stays at 2, threatens to go 3, but stays at 2. Catcher's doing a good job. She knows that runner will go. She gets an opportunity. She will go. So the catcher comes out, and the pitch is high and outside. That walks the batter. It's 2 on. We got a runner on 1 and a runner on 2, and the third batter steps up. Kaylin. Kaylin looks so ready. Of course, the red team wants, and swings and misses. Catcher comes out, pushes back the runner to 2. The Flaming Softballs, of course, they want to even the score up here. They're behind by 3, and now they have 1 in scoring position and an inside pitch. And the catcher again guarding third base.
This is Kaylin's first year with MBLA. She really loves softball because of her brother, older brother Corey, plays baseball. And she has an aunt who played for St. Mary's in college.
And another pitch delivered but high. Runner sticks to 2. Runners on 1 and 2. The count is a 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch. And the pitch is high. That'll walk the bases to be loaded at this point.
And they're loaded up for Allison.
Allison played first base in the first inning.
And that's her favorite position, and she made a double play in her first game this year.
Well, let's see what she does now. And pitch is thrown right through the strike zone. Runners take a good lead, but the batter watches it go by. It's a 0-1 count. And this time she swings. It's a dribbler to the pitcher. Pitcher going home with it, tagging out the runner on the way home.
Good heads-up play to get the lead runner.
And she got to watch out. The runner on 3 is looking to advance.
That's right.
But
once she gets in that circle, the runners have to go back.
no, she wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
That's a smart runner. And the ice is now broken. First out.
Red is on the board.
Well, did that run score? I think she got tagged out on the way in.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Which was a heads-up play, as you said. And there's a called strike on this batter. 0-1.
This is Avery up to bat.
And low. Just looked like it was right over the plate, but a little bit low. So now it's a 1-1 count.
Avery's first year playing.
And another low pitch that strikes the umpire. The runners can't advance, or they surely would. That runner on 3 really wants to come, and she's got a white helmet, so she's looking forward to the coming season, and she will be able to steal home as a Nova player in the tournament ball. Ho! Swings and foul ball back behind the catcher.
Avery's favorite part of the game is running the bases, so let's see if she can get on and do just that.
Well, if she gets on, she may run some others on the bases as well.
Yeah.
Nice hit right now would be just what Red needs.
Got the makings of a big inning.
Oh, and she does make a hit, but it is driven to the foul of the first baseline. She connected nicely. It was a good, powerful hit. She can square it up. She'll bring some runners home. And she's standing ready. Pitcher delivers. And swing and miss. That's a second out.
That'll bring up Diane.
And pitch is delivered, but high. 1-0 the count.
Diane took a 2-year hiatus from softball, but is now back.
Oh, it's good to have her back, and that ball catches the outside edge of the plate for a strike. 1-1 the count. Coach encouraging the batter to swing. And that one hits the dust behind the catcher.
Her highlight this year was getting 3 outs in 2 innings of an important tournament game, so she's probably a big reason why they got to this game.
Yeah, and she's got a 2-1 count at this point. And she swings and misses. 2-2.
Elizabeth doing a nice job on the mound.
Well, she'd like to strand them, that's for sure. And a high outside pitch.
This would be a big stop for the Geckos.
Full count right here. And it's sent up. Look out!
Oh, I almost caught it.
I thought that was coming for us.
I was ready.
Yeah, that's good. You're going to pull your hat off and catch it in your hand. Huh?
That's right.
And we have another batter struck out, and that's it for that inning. The red team was unable to score, and so the inning's over, and over back to you.
All right, so after, what was that, 2 full innings, we got a 3-0 ball game?
We still have a 3-0 ball game. And welcome back to this game. It is a 3-0 ball game between the red flaming softballs and the green glowing Googly Geckos of Doom. The Geckos are currently ahead. They scored all 3 of their runs in the first inning, and the red team had the bases loaded and no outs in the previous inning, and yet was unable to score. And so we have a 3-0 ball game. Pitching for the red team is Kaylin, and I think we're at the top of the order for the Geckos. And they're just finishing up their warm-up pitches.
So we're at the top of the 3rd. Now the game will go 6 innings. The first 3 innings are limited to 3 runs, and thereafter the teams can score as many runs as they can. And if a team is ahead of the other by more than 10 runs after 4 full innings, then the game will be called.
Well, hopefully we're not going to see that today. We certainly have a lot of lively players.
Well, these teams look fairly well balanced, and I think it's going to be a tight one to the end.
It is. It's up to the red team now to keep. They want another inning like they had the last inning, where they hold them to 0, so they can preserve.
Yep.
Keep the damages down to just 3 runs. That's easily overcome.
This is Sophia's 2nd time at bat.
And the pitch is delivered, but low.
She flew out to shortstop last time.
1-0 the count. Pitch delivered, but inside. 2-0.
Allison now catching behind the plate.
And a very high pitch. That'll be a 3-0 count. And if we're not careful, there's going to be a Gecko coming on first base right here. And that pitch is outside. Batter takes a pitch for a walk. Geckos have one on first base.
Kaya batting.
Wind is coming up, and the runner steals second base on a wild pitch.
Sophia goes to second on the pass ball.
Take your time. You can do this.
And there's the pitch. It's right in there for a strike. Runner's threatening to steal 3, and she goes on a delayed steal. There's a throw, but it's late, and she's safe.
Nice.
That was a gutsy move.
So a delayed steal is when the runner kind of goes halfway and then advances when the catcher throws it back to the pitcher. So that's kind of a heads-up play by the runner there, Sophia.
That's advanced play, and the first pitch is a ball. And another ball hits the plate. Pitch hits the plate. Of course, runners are not allowed to steal home at this age level. It is a 3-1 count.
Kale walked last time, and
she
looks
walks
like
this time.
She's
They have one on 3. Let's see if she goes to 2. Let's see what she's going to do. No, they.
Well, I don't know if 10U they can continue on to second.
Okay,
That's
all right.
12U the runner can continue on to second after a walk. But 10U they have to stay put, but she can steal on this first pitch.
And she sticks.
And she's a statue over there.
Yeah,
First base didn't
move.
move.
Didn't even have a lead on that one. But it was a high pitch.
There's Naomi up. Naomi walked last time.
And outside. First base runner takes a lead that time, and not a big lead.
In the upper divisions, usually you have a runner on first and third. That runner will go to second.
Just about every time. Oh, and there's a strike. Called strike. Naomi watches it go by.
But in 10U, since that runner, there's no risk of the runner stealing home. I guess it's not quite the issue it is.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
So the catcher can throw down to second without any risk.
Exactly. And another ball hits the plate. Now the runner advances, stealing second. The runner's threatening from third, but of course the rules prevent her from actually making the steal. Still, it's good practice.
Yeah.
She'll be happy next year when she can actually perform on a gift like that.
And now they're set up for Naomi. 2 runners in scoring position.
Oh, and another strike gets past Naomi. It's on the inside edge of the plate. Wind is picked up. It's in the batter's face. It's also in the announcer's faces. You can hear it on our microphones, no doubt.
Yeah, the papers are flying all over the place.
Naomi is so ready for a hit. Oh, and low pitch. Bases are loaded.
And they're loaded for Jasmine. Jasmine's their cleanup hitter. Let's see if you can clean up those bases.
She looks like she got the attitude to do it. Oh, but the ball is thrown into the dirt.
Jasmine hit that towering shot to left center over the left center fielder's head for a double.
Well, that would be fun to see her do it again. She looks like she wants to do it. You can tell a lot by just watching the way a batter stands. And she really wants to hit. She is champing at the bit. All the runners are leading off, but of course bases are loaded, so they really can't go anywhere.
So now if she does get 4 balls, there's no walking a runner home.
And that is a very high pitch.
So we may see our first coach pitch here pretty soon. And another pitch that's high. All right, I think that will bring in the coach pitch. So basically the coach will deliver the pitch. The pitcher now becomes a fielder. And so the strikes reset, the balls reset.
And she clocks one deep into center, or left field, sorry, but it does
It's foul.
Go foul. And she got her bat on that one.
So when the coach pitch comes in, any ball, so the balls go back to 0, and any strikes the batter has stays in the count. In this case, there's no strikes except for that foul ball. Now there's 2 strikes because of 2 foul balls.
And Naomi hits another foul ball. This time popped up, the catcher went for it, almost caught it.
So now she's got 2 strikes.
2 strikes. And now she clocks one right straight to the shortstop. It bounces off her. 1 run scores. Another run inbound along with the ball. The run scores, not even thrown. Stealing third base behind the pitcher. And stealing second base. Geckos advanced their score nicely. 2 runs scored. That
Nice solid hit to the shortstop. Just couldn't handle it. Gets away.
there's
Lillian up to bat. She walked last time. We have an open first base.
and another pitch goes into the dust. Well, a time like this, you like to see the pitcher slow down and take a breath. She throws a nice strike right there. And it's a 2-1 count.
So now with 2 runs in, the red flaming softballs really need to get the out at home. Otherwise, the inning's going to be over on 3 runs.
That's true. Oh, and there's another strike.
That's
That
our
retires.
first out.
Whoops, that's only 2 strikes. Runner went back to the
2
batter
strikes.
went back to the dugout, but that's a mistake.
So she swung, and then she pitched a strike, and then she
That was 3 strikeouts. Batter was smarter than the umpire. I can say that about this umpire because he's a great friend of mine. He is really a smart guy. But and another high pitch goes over everybody's head.
This is Elizabeth batting. She was the pitcher in the last inning. She's the one that throws right and bats left.
Interesting combination. You'd think it'd be just the other way, wouldn't you? And runners are doing a good job practicing their big lead and their approach to stealing home.
Yep, so only 1 out. They still need to stop that run from scoring.
And another one's thrown in the dirt and very wide. Runners are in both 2 and 3, so there's no advance possible no matter what the pitcher does.
take your time.
And there's another pitch just over the strike zone, and the batter takes a base. The bases are loaded again.
So that'll load him up. The coach is directing his team that they have to go home with the ball.
We got 1 out. That's the thing that makes sense to do. I'd like to choke the team in and just have them just send it to the catcher. Maybe get a double play. In a situation like this, it'd be easy to get the out at home and then send it immediately to 3 before the runner can get there. And first pitch is a ball inside and high.
Isabella batter.
A double play would be just the right move for the red team at this point.
Oh yeah, they
But
could use that.
there goes the high pitch again. We may have another coach pitch situation. Batter choking up. And the ball's in the dirt. Got back behind the catcher who's searching for it. It's over by the dugout door.
All right, 1 out, bases loaded.
And another high pitch. Coach coming out for... Whoops, and the coach misses the ball.
Error on the coach.
Yeah.
That's Coach Paul.
Scoring error. Coach Paul has been warming up in the bullpen. Let's see what he can do.
He played high school baseball at Woodside High and played a little bit for UC Berkeley, my alma mater.
And there's a nice hit, but it looks like it's high and foul.
Nice try by the third baseman.
Almost caught it. Yeah, she got her mitt out there and she got her body there. She just couldn't quite connect in time. That'll be strike 1.
That was Rachel Perez with a nice effort.
And the batter sends it directly to third baseman and hits her in the face on a bad bounce.
And the third one will come across to end the inning.
And that should do it for this inning. That closes it out. So inning is over. Score is still 3-0.
No, 6. They got 3 there.
They got some runs, didn't they?
Yeah, so
They got their 3 runs. 6-0 ball game.
So after 2.5, it's Gecko 6, Flaming Softball 0.
0. And welcome back to the championship game of the 10U division for the Mountain View Los Altos Girls Softball Association. It's the bottom of the third inning, and the score is 6-0. The green team having 6.
Batter is Rachel. It's her first year playing a team sport.
And the first pitch is high.
She enjoys playing third base. She did a nice job over there. Good effort on that foul ball.
And the next pitch is low, in the dirt, almost hitting the batter in the toes.
Elizabeth is still on the mound.
And there's another pitch just high. Batter waiting patiently for a chance to hit the ball. It's a 3-0 count though. And there's one right in the strike zone. Batter didn't quite go for it. That is strike one.
We have a new catcher, Andrea, behind the plate.
Oh, and there's another high pitch. Batter's going to go to one. And so.
All right, maybe the red team's got a rally going.
Red team has one on base.
So this is the bottom of the third. This is the last limited inning. After this, all bets are off.
And the pitch is delivered, but low. We have a ball one. Runner stayed on one. And the batter swings but misses. First base runner is still there, however. Ball overthrown to the pitcher. Shortstop picks it up and sends it back.
Nor is the batter.
And a called strike.
Nor's been playing since kindergarten. She likes to garden, bake bread, ride bikes, and play soccer.
Catcher's doing a good job of guarding against the steal.
Yeah, I like the way she's really paying attention.
Yeah, she is. She comes running out and threatening the runner and intimidating her back.
Yep.
And here's the pitch, and it is, oh, almost hit the batter. And the runner now advances as it got way behind the catcher. That was an easy steal. And another strike is called.
Nice
that is
pitch.
it. That retires this batter.
Nice pitch by Elizabeth.
On away.
That'll bring up Kimberly.
Come on, Kim, you can hit this.
Crowd's cheering for Kim. And the pitch is in there. The batter connects, but it's a foul ball.
Kimberly scored the tying run in the comeback win during the first playoff game against the Thunder Bunnies.
And the second pitch is high. That'll be a 1-1 count. Runner's attempting to get to 3, but again, the catcher's guarding it very well. Here's another pitch, high and outside. Runner sticks to 2. It's a 2-1 count. And another one is right in there. Batter just didn't even swing.
Kimberly likes Disney, Lego, and American Girl dolls. And we're on American Girl Field. But
And an inside pitch. Now the runner advances, stealing 3. Beats the throw easily. And got a pretty severe tag, almost knocked her off the bag.
maybe we should get like a sponsorship deal with American Girl dolls.
Yeah. Oh, and the batter has been struck out. And that third pitch.
And that'll bring up our leadoff hitter, Danny.
Yeah, you can see that pitch
That was a nice,
right in there. She
nice
just didn't
Yeah.
take a piece of it at all.
She's got to go after it.
Yep. It would have been a good time to have hit it. Well,
Yeah,
this
it's-
batter's pounding the plate. Like, she is so ready. The flaming softball socks are on. The bat is back. Pitch is delivered for a strike. She didn't take a swing.
Yeah, it must be cold. She's got her MV Lags hoodie on.
Yep.
Come on, Danny, bring him home.
Those are nice and warm and soft. Oh, and that one caught the inside of the plate. The batter in disbelief looking at the ump. But it is a strike. Now she's ready. She's pounding the plate.
Taking out some
She
aggression
is gonna,
there.
yeah. And that ball goes high for a clear ball. No question about that one. Oh, and another one right in there and called. That is it for that inning. And so The red team is held from scoring again as we close out the half of the inning, and we'll be moving on to the 4th inning. Over to you. And welcome back to the championship game of the 8U Mountain View Los Altos Girls Softball Tournament. We are at the top of the 4th inning. The score is 6-0 with the green team winning, or ahead I should say at this point. And the Red Hot softball, Flaming softball is desperately needing to prevent further damage. And batter's up at this point. Pitcher's ready.
This is Grace's second time at bat. She struck out last time. Now in 10U, after the 4th inning and beyond are unlimited runs, so they can score as many as they want.
They're making some adjustments with the equipment for the first baseman.
So we'll likely see, the top pitchers the rest of the way in order to prevent any further damage.
And the first pitch is delivered, but it's fast and high.
That's Pari on the mound, pitching to Brooke.
Brooke choking up significantly on her bat. And a nice pitch delivered right in there. 1-1 count. Ooh, and that ball is hit, almost taking a coach out in the far left foul area. She connected nicely, straightened that out. And it could do some damage.
Grace is the youngest of 4 siblings. She is naturally athletic and pretty much enjoys every sport.
Ooh, and a fastball delivered inside. Batter watches it go by for a ball. Ooh. Another one just came in. This pitcher is really delivering. They just sent a couple of them just outside the strike zone.
2-2.
And that one hit the dust.
Oh,
and it was actually a full count. So now the runner advances. Batter, I should say. Batter advances to 1. And our next batter's ready to go.
This is Andrea. She was behind the plate last inning.
Pitch is delivered into the dirt, and the runner steals. The throw isn't even attempted.
Geckos got something going on.
Yep. Geckos are taking advantage of every gift, and that's been a large part of their success to this point. And another ball is delivered high and just catching the inside of the plate for a strike. Catcher pushes the runner back to 2. And here's the pitch. In the dirt. Catcher threatening the runner back. Oh, and she pumps the ball, but gets out of her hand.
No advance.
And no advance. That happened on my team in the championship game. and the runner did advance. Stole home on it. That was horrible. Oh, and that one caught the outside edge of the plate for a strike. 2-2's the count. And another one hits the dirt. And the runner is advancing. The runner's stealing. The ball is thrown. And she makes it safely. The ball was thrown and did get to the third baseman, but she couldn't put the tag on in time. And there you see she's taken off. Takes a look and then goes. Here's the throw. And while I was talking, the pitcher struck out the batter at bat. So now they've got an out. That was good timing.
That'll bring up Jessica.
And that ball hits the dirt. Catcher threatens the third base runner. Of course, there's no risk at all for the catcher to throw that because the runner can't steal home according to the rules of this division. And the ball is high and outside.
And she's not playing softball. Jessica takes care of her 7-year-old brother, Tyler. I'm sure Tyler's rooting on her sister right now.
It's a 2-0 count. Pitcher's ready. And the ball is delivered right through the strike zone. And that is a strike. was,
Brooke is keeping a close eye on that runner on third.
yes, she is. And it's a 2-1 count. And that one gets to the, bounces off the plate. That'll be a 3-1 count now.
So this battery of Pari and Brooke, they're both going to be representing Nova in our summer league.
And there's a nicely delivered strike right there. Boy, she needed that. And she got it.
Pari will be on the 10 red team, and Brooke is on the 10 white team.
Oh, and that pitch is low again. And so the batter is going to take the first base on a walk.
So the Nova teams, they play tournaments throughout the area against other leagues' best players. It's a lot of fun and a little more competitive style of softball. The rules are different. For instance, there's no run limit like we have here today in the first 3 innings. Every inning's unlimited in Nova.
And there's a ball hit that dribbles out to the, and thrown to the catcher, who tags out the runner advancing in. Runner was not facing a force, but nevertheless attempted to take advantage of the situation.
Very nice defensive play.
Pitcher was heads up. She put that ball right back to the catcher, and the catcher puts a nice tag on the runner before she can get in.
The key there was just she didn't hesitate. She was very decisive with what she did.
That's right.
Some players look over to first, and then they realize the runner is coming home. Yeah. By that time, it's too late.
Nope, that's a very heads-up ball. And they need to be good defensively at this point in time. That's critically important.
Yeah, that was huge.
That was very good.
We got 2 out now. Runner on first and second.
Here's the pitch.
There's Kea.
Oh, and another steal to 3, and the ball is thrown. But, couldn't get the tag on her. Ball was thrown a little bit wide.
Sophia had the hit on the last play. Now stands on second.
And ball thrown. Catcher threatening the runner back. Got a 2-0 count.
So Kea has walked twice.
And she may walk again. 3-0 now. Ooh, and there's one thrown right through the strike zone. The batter did not swing at it, so there's her first strike in this.
Nice pitch.
Gets better. Now, if she can do that a few more times, it's a 3-1 count.
Oh,
and
that'll load them up for Naomi.
Loaded. And Naomi's up. It couldn't be worked out better.
And they got their 3 and 4 hitter coming up with the bases loaded. This could spell trouble for the red team. Yep. See if they got some defensive answer.
And that ball goes high and away. High and away, and so it's a 1-0 count on Naomi.
Again, if she gets 4 balls, the coach will come in and pitch to her.
And they don't want the coach pitching to her.
No.
And another ball is thrown. Catcher threatening the runner at 2. Well, really, the runner at 2 can't do anything except expose herself to the possibility of being put out. But nevertheless, they want to have fun. Now the pitcher's having a little trouble here. She launched that one.
That one just got away from her.
Yeah, stuck in her hand and went way high.
She needs to take a deep breath, settle down, find her groove.
And that one went through the dirt for another ball.
And that'll bring up Coach Paul.
Not quite.
Not yet. Hang on.
Coach Paul wants to come. He's champing at the bit.
Yeah.
He got a little taste of the fun, and now he wants some more of it. But the pitcher still got another attempt. Put this in here. And it And unfortunately, that one went in the dirt as well. Now Coach Paul comes out.
So Naomi, the batter, is also a Nova player. She'll be playing on the 10 red team along with Pari.
Oh, they'll be teammates then.
Yeah, after this, they'll be teammates.
Yep. Nice, easy. Oh, and a high pop-up fly. Caught by the third baseman. And that closes top of the fourth.
Very nice catch by Tessa. That was Tessa with the catch, or Tink.
And now the teams are convening for a conference with their coaches, and we'll be back with you at the bottom of the inning. And welcome back to the championship game. We are in the fourth inning of the tournament of the 10U red team, and we want to thank our sponsors, KTVU and I can't pronounce the name anymore. TVU. We want to thank TVU. Sorry about that. We are at the bottom of the fourth inning. It's time for Red to make their move. It is a 6-0 ball game. Reds have been held scoreless the whole time. They've gotten close.
It just takes one big inning. They can score 6 here and be right back in it.
That's right.
They got the second batter coming up.
They've got 3 full innings of batting to go. But this would be a good time to
but Naomi
limit
is
the damage.
Naomi back on the mound, and she's going to be tough.
And Jasmine catching. And the batter's up. And here comes the first pitch.
Oh, it's Andrea. Andrea's still catching.
Oh, Andrea, sorry. And swing and miss. Strike one.
You'll get it, honey. You'll get it.
And this is Marin up to bat. Marin struck out her first time.
And high. Pitch is high. 1-1 count.
And Marin's unlucky enough to face Naomi twice. So let's see if she can get something done this time.
And swings and misses.
Nice cut.
If she connects, that ball's going to go. She's got to connect.
Not getting cheated with that swing.
1-2 count. And high. 2-2 the count.
Wait for it and get it.
Everyone ready in the field. Love the ready position out there.
Oh, and a third strike. Nova helmet coming up, number 1, jersey number 1.
That'll bring up Brooke, coach's daughter.
It's hard to be a coach's daughter. That's what my kids tell me.
Yeah, it's not easy.
She can be a hero right now. Showing a bunt and pulling it back for a ball.
Yeah, she just needs to get on base. The home run doesn't do much good. You gotta just get runners on base. Yeah. One batter at a time.
And showing a bunt again, and a beautiful bunt up the third base line. She's going to be on.
Beautiful.
The ball is thrown and overthrown. Now she'll go to 2. It's out of play. So that was a beautiful move. Coach's daughter earned her dinner tonight.
Yeah, very nice bunt. Right down the line. Oh, that's a very difficult play for the defense, and drew the bad throw, and she gets a double.
Well, and it was a hard throw to make because it's under pressure.
Yeah, sometimes the shortest hits make the biggest impact.
That's true. And the pitch is thrown in the dirt. Runner advances, stealing 3. Ball is thrown, but she's easily there. Slides in.
Very important for the girls to slide under these tags, and she did a nice job. Some girls come in standing up and are tagged out easily.
She's ready to come home now. All we need is a little base hit, and she's in.
This is Tessa.
Oh, and that ball was right at the bottom of the strike zone, but over the plate. Ball is thrown to try to pick off the runner at 3, who is safe. Called strike. 1-1 to count.
Tessa's also going to be playing Nova on the Nova 10U white team this summer.
And ball is high and outside. 2-1 count.
She says her love of the game has been ignited by Coach Brian.
Oh, there it is.
Coaches do a great job in this league.
We have some of the finest coaches. And a nice hit right past the second baseman to the right fielder, thrown in.
And the red is on the board.
Red's on the board, and we got a runner on one, and the crowd explodes. You can hear the cheering.
That was just a
This
shot
is
off the bat of Tessa.
And that was beautiful. It's a pepper hot grounder.
Yeah.
She easily beats that throw.
That could be the rally starter they need.
There it is.
They got their first run on the board. And
another eager batter up.
they'll bring up Pari.
Yeah, and the ball is thrown high. A runner is taking the next bag. Easily steals it. It bounces off the backboard, rolls all the way to the pitcher. Runner's on two now.
We got one out, runner on second. And their cleanup hitter, Pari. Oh no, I'm sorry, she's the fifth in the lineup.
And the runner sticks. Didn't really, okay.
Andrea's back there, keeping her honest on second. Oh, timeout.
And coach is taking an offensive conference here with the
Whispering something in her ear.
batter. Yes.
We'll see what that's about.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be something good for the red team.
Oh,
And here's the
and
pitch.
the
It's a bunt, which misses.
Not a bad idea. Especially against these really tough pitchers. You know, if you can just square and put a bunt down, that could cause havoc.
Yes, it can. Oh, and a strike. Burner tries to steal three. She's going. Ball is caught. And
oh, nice throw
coach
by
thinks she's
Andrea.
safe, and the umpire agrees.
That throw is right where it had to be. Just slid in. Again, the slide was important. She slid under the tag.
Right under the tag.
Can't ask for a better throw.
She got her foot there before the tag got on her. That's what you got to do, and she certainly can do it. Here's the next pitch. And it's high, but swung at for a strike. And in the dirt. Another ball. This game's starting to get to be pretty interesting.
Two outs.
Yeah, so we have 2 outs.
Oh, line drive caught by the shortstop.
Nice
and
catch
that does
by
it for that
Sophia.
one.
Sophia with a nice snatch.
And the bottom of the inning. Fourth inning is over, and the game score still remains 6 for the Geckos and 0 for the Flaming Hot Softballs. Oh, they did score one. That's right. My bad. Here we go. 6-1 the game. And welcome back. You are watching the MV Legs 10U tournament game for the big trophy. Jerry Shaver here with Mark Kamen. It's a 6-1 ball game. Top of the 5th inning. Batters in the position.
This is Jasmine.
And there's the pitch, but it is in the dirt.
Take your time.
Red was finally able to break the ice last inning. Get their run. Now 2 balls. This is an unlimited inning, as was the last one. The green team is showing no signs of letting up the pressure. Unfortunately, the batter just got hit on that pitch, and so she advances to the bag.
Like the way she runs down there.
And she's ready to steal a base.
Jasmine
given
having a
her
good
stance. And here comes the first pitch on the next batter.
This is Lillian.
And that's a called strike. The runner
Jasmine way off and then comes back.
And the catcher's throw drives the runner back. Red is really intent on defending the situation here, and they need to do that. That ball gets past the catcher, and the runner advances. No throw.
So you can only advance 1 base on a steal. So even if she threw it and overthrew it, she couldn't go another base.
Oh, and a little dribbler hit out to the pitcher who's firing it to first base, and it's not thrown correctly. Runner coming in, ball has gone out of play. Runner scores, and the runner advances to 2. Well, that hit got her to second base. 1 run scored.
Yeah, so once the ball leaves the field of play, every runner advances 1 more base. That's why the batter gets second base, and the runner who is on second advancing to third gets home.
And the umpire's inspecting the ball. Make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Probably going to replace it with a brand new one.
That'll bring up Elizabeth.
And here's the pitch, high.
Elizabeth has singled and walked.
Oh, and the pitch is wild. Runner does not advance. Warned off by the coach to return. And another high pitch.
Nice catch, Brooke.
Catcher's doing a good job with these pitches, but pitches are not entering the strike zone yet. I'm going to put one in. And there it is. That's a ball. Runner advances, stealing 3. Ball glanced off the catcher's face mask.
I got runners on first and third. No outs. And Elizabeth. No, that Isabella.
And pitch in the dirt. Runner advances to 2.
Elizabeth takes second base. Isabella has been hit by a pitch and has singled.
And she swings and misses. You know, some of the players are wearing face masks, some aren't. Of course, all the runners always have a helmet on with the face mask, but particularly the pitcher, it's a really good measure to be wearing a face mask.
Yeah, as you get older and the balls are hit sharper and sharper, and in 12U they'll use the harder ball, and that's when it becomes more important for infielders in particular to wear that mask for protection.
And the pitch actually goes behind the batter, doesn't hit her, but goes behind the batter. So clearly our pitcher is struggling. And there's another one in the dust.
And her release point is not quite there. Once she finds it though, I think she'll have her groove back.
Well, right now it's a 3-1 count. That one is in there. It's swung at, and it's a foul ball. But she put one in the strike zone nicely that time. It is a full count.
Come on, Corey, you can do this. Come on. You can get her out.
Oh, and another one hits the dust.
Yeah.
That should advance the. I think it was a full. I thought it was a full count.
Is that 4? Yeah, that's 4.
Runner's being sent. Runner doesn't want to go. Runner wants to hit the ball. But the rule says she needs to walk.
Reluctantly will take first.
That's the way it is with these girls. They really want to play ball. They don't want to get on base, play a walk. You know, they
want to hit.
Yeah, they want to hit.
All right, we'll see if Grace can deliver a hit with the bases loaded.
Oh, and there's a strike. Nice, low and inside. You know, on the inside of the plate for a strike. Oh, it's an 0-1 count on the new batter. And another one comes through. There's 2 strikes. Wow, well, maybe the pitcher has found her groove.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. Batter's choking up heavily. Oh, just outside, which was a smart thing to do. You got a batter with 2 strikes and no balls, and she's going to be eager to swing. And I'm surprised she didn't swing at that one, but let's see what happens. Oh, and there it is. There's a strikeout.
Yeah, you can tell Pari's kind of found her groove now. Now she's working quickly, and she can't wait for that next pitch because she's got that release point down now.
It's excellent. It's good to see it happen. And there we go again with another nice pitch. It was a little low. Bases are loaded.
Andrea up to bat.
Well, I didn't remember how I found the book first.
And a wild pitch, unfortunately. That's 2 balls in a row. 2-0 the count. And that one hits the dirt in front of the plate as well.
Yeah, bases loaded, so no one can advance. Again, if 4 balls are delivered, then the coach pitch will come in. To continue, we have 4 outfielders. So 10 players on the field.
Oh, and that one slipped out. I think that slipped out of the pitcher's hand, and here comes the coach to pitch.
Back in comes Coach Paul, who went to Cal and Stanford, but roots for Cal. My kind of guy.
Oh, I think you're on the wrong side of the debate, Coach.
Oh, big swing.
Swing and miss.
Andrea swinging for the fences on that one.
Yep, she really wants to get that big hit in there.
Yeah.
1-1 count. All the fielders are ready. And there's a little foul ball hit. Almost went into her own dugout. Another foul ball.
Didn't she just catch the ball?
I think it hit the ground.
And pop up. Fielded by the shortstop.
Oh, the double play.
And they got it.
Oh, if she had caught that, that would have been a double play. Oh, now runner going home. And too high, she scores.
Run scores.
They could have had an inning-ending double play, and it turns into an RB.
Yep, that was
so the very nice catch.
Nice pop-up, fielded handily by the shortstop, thrown but dropped, and that's a shame. And then the runner advanced on top of that. Yeah. So that's 2 runs for the green team this inning. And ball into the dirt. Runner does not advance.
So Red needs to put a hold here.
They do.
Get some runs on the board if they want to.
There's another ball, and the runner is stealing third base, and second base is stolen from first as well. So now we got 2 in scoring position. And right now it's 8-1 ball game.
And Coach Brian's going to come in and just kind of settle everyone down.
That's what he needs to do. If they could just, that pitcher could just relax. Go a long way towards.
Have them take a deep breath, calm down, and just do what they've been doing all season long, which is playing solid softball. It's a good idea just to kind of get everyone just to hold a beat and refocus.
Pitcher's ready, but the umpire has to work on his equipment.
This is Jessica.
And there's a pitch for a strike, a very nice one right in the middle of the strike zone. Good quick pitch. 2 runners ready to score. Be a good time for another strikeout. And there's another swing and miss.
Good cut by Jessica. She can just put that barrel on the ball. Might score 2 runs.
And that one goes into the dirt.
Sophia, the leadoff batter, is on deck.
We're up to a full count at this point. Oh, and it's just high. Bases loaded with another walk.
That'll load them up for Sophia. Sophia has flied out to short, walked, and singled.
And pitch thrown behind the batter for ball 1. and the batter almost swings at that pitch, but wisely holds her bat, and so now we've got ball 2. And another pitch went wild. 3-0 count.
So again, bases loaded, so no walk can score a run. That's ball 4.
Ball 4, so
we'll see coach pitch. So the balls reset, strikes stay the same, which are 0. So
oh, and a strike is thrown by the coach. No swing. And a foul ball.
Yeah, that's one of the more stressful parts of coaching, is coming in to pitch to your girls. And it's not the fun feeling when you strike out your own player.
No, especially if she's your daughter. I've done that. Another foul ball. I got home and Rachel said to me, "Daddy, we really need to work on your pitching." So I've been working on my pitching, but don't have to do it much anymore. And there's a nice hit to the shortstop. Sent to third base for an automatic, for a force out.
It's a force play, no need to tag there.
But she tags anyway.
That'll end the inning.
That's the end of that inning.
No run scores there.
No, wait. I think we got 2, didn't we?
I mean on the last
right.
runner doesn't score.
Right, so we have 2 runs scored for the green team in the top of the 5th inning. So it's now at 8-1 ball game. And that's it for this inning, for the top of this inning. We'll be back at the bottom. And welcome back to the MV Lags Championship game of the 10U division. We are now at the bottom of the 5th inning. The score is 8-1. The red team desperately needing to advance their run count. And here comes the first batter to attempt to do just that.
This is Allison coming to the plate. The stands are still full of parents and cheerleaders.
Jasmine's our catcher.
The wind has blown all the clouds away. Beautiful blue sky now.
Ball 1. Naomi's our pitcher. Stands are full. There's no sign of any letting up.
Yeah, standing room only.
And there's the thrown strike.
So Allison, I guess just recently won a volleyball championship, and so she's looking for her second.
There's a foul ball high and up. Catcher after it, couldn't quite get to it. That would have been a spectacular catch had she caught it.
Good effort.
1-2 count. Oh, and there's a hit, but again, out to the right of the first baseline, foul ball. This batter can connect. If she can straighten it out, red team can advance their count. And a foul ball.
Just needs to get that bat out a little earlier, get meted out in front of the plate. Really used her lower body for power.
Ooh.
Oh.
And base ump says she didn't go, so that's the ball.
So anytime there's a check swing like that, the field umpire has the better angle to see if she swung.
Mm-hmm. And there's a hit right over the first baseman's head. It's a fair ball.
Ooh.
Oh my, she almost got tagged out. Oh, and the ump does call her out. Oh my, that's unfortunate.
Ooh.
And there's a bit of a discussion between the umpires and the coach.
Let's see that again.
I don't know what happened there. I think maybe she wanted to go. She is safely on. She comes off.
And then, ooh.
I don't know. Does she get tagged?
Yeah, the other angle might show something, but that's unfortunate. She didn't really need to get off the base there. All she had to do is run through the base, but not. She went to the.
Odd.
Oh, here, super slow-mo. And
she's out. Oh, that was a good call. Oh, it's a shame. Oh,
they
didn't call her out.
Oh, okay. So they're saying she's safe because the first baseman obstructed her ability to get back to the base.
And no doubt that was saved by the coach who watched the whole thing and brought it to the attention of the chief ump. There we go for a steal. She's going. And but the ball is thrown poorly. Now she is on safely on 2. Thought she might go on because it got past her. At this point, it would pay to take some risks. Swing and miss. Catcher running out. The base runner just standing on the bag, but it was a pretty good show. And thrown into the dirt. Runner is stealing.
Oh, runner doesn't.
Catcher's going to make the throw.
Goes late and still
safely.
makes it.
Now we have another red hot softball in the easy scoring position if there's a hit. You can add to that count. They've got 1 so far. It'd be nice to. Oh, and a swing and a miss.
Good try, come on.
2-2 count.
This is Avery up to bat.
Swing and miss. She's out.
And that'll bring up Diane.
They really want Diane to bring in this runner. Wild pitch.
Diane is dreaming about becoming a pitcher next season. We can always use some more pitchers in the league.
That's for sure. That's what's nice about this. In the rec season, everybody gets a chance to try whatever they want to do. Of course, when we get to the tournament, we're typically playing the best people for the best positions because it does seem to have some importance. But during the rec season, every player gets to play every position. Ooh, and there is a nicely thrown strike.
Yeah, and typically coaches allow every player to play at least 1 inning in the infield, 1 inning in the outfield. In 1 inning, they have to sit on the bench. And so it really gives girls a chance to develop at different areas.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think that's well, I know that's the rule now, at least at the 12U level, is that every girl has to have play 1 inning in the infield minimum, 1 inning. And then, of course, how much bench time depends on how many players are there.
Right.
And that batter's walk, number 10, is going to first base, but there are 2 outs. So the corners are occupied. And Rachel's up to bat. Oh, thrown right in for a strike. Batter didn't swing.
The runners on first and third. Looks like there's 1 out.
High pitch, 1-1. And outside, high and outside. Runner sticks to 1.
Jasmine keeping him close to the base.
Yep. Well,
No one's going to run on her watch.
She's doing a good job catching those pitches wherever they go. One gets by her, that runner will advance for sure. And there's one in the dust, and that runner goes. She'll easily beat the throw if there is one, and there isn't. So now we have runners on 2 and 3, both in scoring position, and a 3-1 count on the batter. And an inside pitch. Batter takes the bag.
And that'll load him up.
Base is loaded.
As Noor comes up.
1 away. And the bases are loaded.
This may be their chance right here to really open it up.
This is it. Time to hit that home run.
Oh, we have a shoelace.
Get the shoes ready to go. They're going to be running.
Everyone check your laces.
And the pitch is a ball.
Noor has the bright pink helmet.
Want to know the count? Pitcher communicating with the catcher. Lower mid. Oh, and she puts it right in there for a strike. Oh, swing and miss.
Nice pitch and nice swing. Wasn't off by that much.
Nope.
Be nice to get something in play here.
And swings and misses.
Oh, foul ball?
No. Oh, she did connect. Okay.
She's calling it a foul ball.
She's calling foul. Outside. Bases are loaded.
We haven't seen the coach pitcher for the red team yet.
Got a 2-2 count. I don't think we're going to see him. This pitcher's.
Yeah, she still strikes.
She does. Oh, and there it is right there. And that 2 away. Batter's retired on as a strikeout. And next hopeful arrives. There's 2 outs. Bases are loaded.
That'll bring up Kimberly.
And there, another strike thrown right in the middle. Batter didn't go for it at all. And this one hits the dirt. Well, we have a 1-1 count. The ball, 2-1 the count.
Kimberly's teammates are really cheering her on here.
They are. That would really be refreshing to see a nice hit right now, a nice big hit. And the pitch is a ball hitting the dirt. Oh, maybe we're going to see that coach after all. Another one of those, and I think he's coming. It's a 3-1 count. And a strike. Batter's not going for it.
Good pitch by Naomi.
It's a full count now. Full count, last out. 2 away. Oh, and just low. Now we're gonna have the
coach pitch. Here comes
come
Coach
out.
Brian.
Those 2 strikes remain. He gets to pitch, but she's got to hit. There's a swing, a little dribbler to the pitcher, who wisely throws it home for out there. And the catcher looking for another out, but she really doesn't need it, as that was the 3rd one. So that brings us to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score remains at 8-1, with the green team leading nicely and showing no sign of weakness. And so we'll come back to you right after the break here, top of the 6th inning coming up. And welcome once again to the last inning of the MV Lags 10U Championship game. We are now at a score of 8-1, the green team being ahead by 7 runs. Of course, the red team is the home team, so they'll have one last chance. So this is the last up for the green team. They'll try to extend their lead to seal the deal, but the red team will desperately defend. And let's see what happens. Here it is. First pitch.
Kaya, the batter.
First pitch is a ball.
We have Brooke back on the mound.
And just high. That's 2 balls. No matter what happens now, the red team will be up. The red team, the home team, always, and another strike is thrown. Beautiful pitch.
Nice pitch.
The home team always has the last up, no matter what happens. There's no mercying now. Not that we'll ever get there, but and the ball. We do have 2 full innings of play left, and we currently have a 3-1 count.
So it looks like Kaya has walked all 3 of her plate appearances.
Oh, and there's a nice strike. Full count now.
We have Kaylin behind the plate catching.
Full count. Here we go. Here's the pitch. And swing and miss. She's out. First batter is retired. Crowd erupts and cheers.
That'll bring up Naomi.
Of course, Naomi's a big hitter, and she's an excellent pitcher as well. So here she is. And the ball is just low below the strike zone. She wisely lets it go by.
So the Geckos are looking to pad their lead, and the Flaming Softballs looking to shut them down.
That's exactly right. And this is a real important inning, primarily for the red team. They have got to hold, and then they've got to come back. And Green is very strong defensively and offensively. There's a nice pitch, but it was just inside.
Jasmine waiting on deck. She's had a very good game with the bat.
Oh, absolutely. Believe me, I thought about that. I'm like, we really couldn't because.
And there's another strike throw. 3-1 count. Threw that strike just in time. There's the pitch, but it's high. Batter advances to first base. We got green team has one on. That Gecko is standing on first base now.
The one out. That'll bring up Jasmine.
And outfield backs up.
Jasmine doubled over left center fielder in the first inning.
Here comes a pitch, which is a nice pitch, driven out to center field, landing in the grass. Runner advancing to 2, going to 3. Naomi looking at 2. The third base runner is looking to come home. The throw is made to 1, and the runner's coming home, and she scores.
And it's not a force out at 1. She's got to tag that runner in order to get the out. And on the throw, Naomi wisely comes in to score.
So that advances the game.
A good heads-up play. Jasmine leading off first and drawing that throw after a nice hit to center field.
And a swing and a miss on the first pitch. His count is 0-1. Runners aggressively attempting to steal 2. Ooh, and another.
Jasmine taking a big lead.
Yeah.
Almost surprised she didn't delay and go to 2.
Yeah, I think that might have been the, well, we'll see what happens now. And the wild pitch is thrown, but caught by the catcher, who's threatening the base runner back. Base runner's playing it safe, and they really don't need to take a big risk, but. And the foul ball.
This is Lillian. She's walked, struck out, and reached on an error. Oh, was that a double? Yeah, she hit a double last time at bat.
And there's a nice hit. Grounded to the third baseman, who throws it to the second baseman for the out.
Nice play.
They caught the lead runner, but they've overthrown the pitcher.
And good backup by the catcher.
Runner did not advance. That was an opportunity for the runner to get to 2, but fortunately for the red team, she didn't elect to do it.
Yeah, third base with a heads-up play, did not hesitate. Again, very important to be decisive with that ball and make a good throw.
And a wild pitch is thrown. The runner's attempting to steal 2. The ball is there, but she beats it. The throw came up short.
That was Tessa with the heads-up play at third base that last play.
Yeah, that was a beauty, wasn't it? That's what I like to see.
Elizabeth up.
Way to watch it, KK.
And Lillian stands on second. We got 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. 1 run across this inning.
Come on, Brooke, you can do this.
3-0 count. And she looks, but it is the ball. Runners advancing, stealing to 3. Oh, and the ball is missed. Bounced off the mitt of the third baseman, so the runner's safe at 3 and holding. Runner on 1 and runner on 3. 2 outs.
Good job, Caleb.
That'll bring up Isabella.
And a wild pitch. Runner's held at 1 though. Catcher was able to snag that high pitch. Looked the runner back. Even though there's 1 on 3, there's no penalty for throwing her out at first or second, of course. It's going to steal 3. And swings and misses. Runner stealing 2.
There goes.
Throw. And she beats the throw easily, so she'll stay there. 2 runners now in scoring position. And a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses.
Brooke doing a good job throwing strikes. Getting them to put it in play.
2 strikes, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, one more.
She needs another one. Get out of this inning alive. Oh, and a wild pitch is thrown. Another ball. Pitcher arranging the dirt in front of her mound there. Ready for a good pitch. And here it comes. Couple deep breaths. A nice pitch, just wide though. Just wide. Full count. Full count, runners on 2 and 3, 2 outs. This is a critical pitch right here.
Yeah, this is crunch time right now. Red needs to get out of this inning with no more damage.
Here it comes. Oh, man, it was just out of the strike zone as called by the ump, and she advances on to first base. So now the bases are loaded.
Bases are loaded for Grace.
We're in the top of the 6th inning. Score count is 9-1. And there's a nice strike thrown by the pitcher. Batter watches it go by.
Grace has walked and struck out twice.
And another nice pitch, swing and miss.
Takes
That's
a good
2.
cut.
This would be a good time to throw that 3rd strike right now. 0-2 the count. Oh, and it's hit. First base catches it. Ball is caught.
Nice catch and throws
Nice
up her
job.
hands in triumph. Very nice.
And so at the end of the top of the 6th inning, another run has been scored, so the ball game is a 9-1 ball game. And we are going to come back to you at the bottom of the last inning when the red hot softballs will attempt to redeem themselves by coming from behind in a win. That's it for the, we'll be back with you then. And welcome back. You're with Jerry Shaver and Mark Kamen. And this is the 10U championship game. We are down to the bottom of the last inning, and it is a 9-1 ball game. The red team, this is their last chance to even up the score, and then some. They need really 10 runs to win this game. It's difficult to imagine they could get it, but they have been showing tremendous spirit all throughout this game, and they are certainly alive and well in the dugout. They are coming out to be hitters and runners, so it should be fun to see what they do. Naomi, of course, has been pitching a beautiful game, and she's on the mound. And we're about ready to begin. I think they've got a little bit left, and we'll have the final pitch, warm-up pitch, and then we'll be batter up again shortly here.
Yeah, and the red flaming softballs, they got the top of the order coming up, so this is their chance to put a big inning together and make a game of it.
Well, the sun is shining, the wind has gone down, and this has just been a tremendous season. And I just love to see these girls playing so hard and have such energy. And, you know, winning or losing, they're happy players and energetic players, and rarely see any discouraged players in this league. And
yeah.
so it's good to see. And
just a big shout out to all the board members and the volunteers that put this whole season together. A lot of work goes into it, and this is the culmination of a great season that everyone worked hard to put together for the girls. It's all about the girls, and here we go in our final half inning of the season.
And the first pitch is delivered high. And by the way, all these people who do put together all of the details and the arrangements, which are numerous, they're not paid. The only people paid in this league are the umpires. And some of them are youth umpires, but it is a work of love that people sacrifice so much for these girls so they can get out here in the sunshine and play ball and be healthy, and they give us so much joy to watch them. The batter went for that last pitch, which was a strike. And the wild pitch thrown.
This is Danny, the leadoff batter. She can lead off the final inning of this game unless we go to overtime.
Got a 2-1 count. Pitch is outside. 3-1 count. You can hear the cheering. These girls are alive and well. They just want to stay in this game. It's in their power. They will do it. There's no quitting. Oh, and there's another inside pitch. Almost hit the batter. So the first batter for Red is on first base. Crowd is cheering.
They got the rally started. That's all you need.
Started.
You just need base runners, one base runner at a time. You can't hit a 9-run home run.
That's for sure. And the pitch is delivered high. Batter sticks on first base, and the catcher comes out threatening anyway.
This is Marin up to bat.
Catcher wants to intimidate the runners, keep them on the bags. It's very tempting to steal two. And there's one in the dirt. And the catcher comes out, shaking the ball at the runner, and she is returned to first base.
This is the inning I'm sure the Green Geckos have got their best defense alignment out there.
Oh, you can be sure of that. And there's another pitch thrown in the dirt. It got behind the catcher. The runner is advancing, stealing. Throws there, but she beats the throw for safe.
Oh, and she flexes her muscles after that one.
She is flexing both arms. That was a great throw by the catcher, by the way. She put it right there. That was almost an out.
I wonder what will happen when she crosses home.
Oh, that'll be a happy time. She's ready to go.
Oh,
taking
Marin.
a nice lead. Catcher
Swings.
coming out, threatening her back. Batter swung and missed.
Coach is reminding her, let's keep it. Let's not be chasing out of the zone.
Don't want to give any gifts if you're the red team.
Naomi's tough enough without helping her.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's one in the strike. Swing and miss. Runner sticks at 2. Runner would like to advance, get in a easy scoring position. She's in scoring position. It'll take a nice hit to get her in from there. And there's a high and outside pitch. Runner's now on 1 and 2.
This is what they need.
That's what they need. Out comes a white helmet. Who's up, Coach?
This is Brooke. This is Danny's twin sister.
Yeah, she's looking like a girl that's ready to rally. Runners on 1 and 2. No outs. Ball in the dirt behind the catcher. Runners advance. Both runners advance. Catcher does not throw. Now they're on 2 and 3. Now we're ready for the big hit.
All right, we got something going on now.
We sure do. Crowd is excited. Parents are cheering. And the batter's ready.
Shows
Showing
bunt.
bunt. Ball is thrown high and outside.
Sometimes they do that just to kind of knock the pitcher off her rhythm.
Yeah, game that pitcher a little bit. Good luck with this pitcher.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that one goes through the strike zone on the outside part of the plate.
The
Batter
ball.
watches it go by.
Runners can't advance even on that overthrow to the pitcher. In 12U, that runner could go.
And
Shows
showing bunt, but pulling it back as the pitch is wide and outside, high and outside.
She's looking to just get on base and set it up for Tessa, the on-deck batter.
Yeah, you know, at this time, they need to discipline to not, they want to hit, but they just need to get on, absolutely. Oh, and there's another strike. Batter watches it go by. It was real low in the strike zone. Full count at this point. Who we got on deck?
We got Tessa on deck.
Tessa's on deck.
She had a big hit last time.
Well, this would be the time for it. Showing a bunt now. And pulling it, but it is a strike, and that's the end of that opportunity for that batter.
That hurt.
Tessa up to bat. Bases loaded, one away. Oh, and thrown right through the strike zone, and the batter watches it go by. Coach encouraging the batter to Tessa to make the hit. Here we go. Oh, and it was thrown behind the batter, but it does not hit her. That'll be a 1-1. Bases loaded, bottom of the last inning, bottom of the 6th inning. And just high out of the strike zone.
So Tessa just looking to make contact, get the ball away from the defense, score a couple runs, get a rally going, all that momentum.
It can happen. You know, it can happen, Coach. You can come from way behind and win a ball game. I've seen it happen. Happened to me once, and it hurt. And the ball is thrown. The pitcher seems to be out of her rhythm a little bit right now. It's a 3-1 count. That coach is going to come out if she misses another one, and there it is.
No, they got an empty base.
Oh, they did have an empty base. That's right. Okay, so bases are loaded again.
And this is Pari coming up.
Pari up to bat, number 8. Bases loaded, bottom of the 6th inning. Oh, and there she watches that strike go right by.
All right, this is it.
Thrown at the
Power
top
against
of
power.
Top of the strike zone, but
like I said, these two are going to be teammates on the Nova team.
oh, and another one. Well, that's 2 strikes at 2 strikes and no swing. Here we go. That one's high and outside. He didn't take the bait on that.
Yeah, smart pitching. You want to put one right over the plate with 2 strikes.
Nope.
See if they chase something.
Oh, and she swings and misses. Oh, that's 2 down. 2 down, bases are loaded. This rally is looking like it might be snuffed out here, but it's.
This is Kaylin.
And first pitch hits dirt right behind the plate. It is a ball. Bases loaded.
See if Kaylin can deliver a blow here. Please keep it going.
And that ball is inside. Batter has to run from the ball and avoid being hit.
Now I believe in 10U, if a batter is hit in that situation, the run can walk home.
Oh, that's a good point. And that's a strike. Batter watches. Two and one count. And that outside.
And the drama is building.
3-1 count. And that one's thrown in the dirt.
We'll see the coach
Coach
pitch. Here
coming
comes
out.
Coach Brian.
Of course, the batter keeps the strike. Balls are set to 0. Well, she can't be walked by the coach, right? So I
No,
think
it can't be walked.
coach gets 4 pitches, and that's it, whatever
Yeah,
happens.
if he throws 4 balls, the batter's out. No pitch.
No pitch.
Umpire's not ready. Now it's important to also note that the coach pitcher cannot coach while he's in the circle or on the field of play. That's why they send another coach over to third base to take his place.
And a pop-up hit. Drops in fair territory. Runner runs. The ball is...
They got it out. Oh, a heads-up play by the right fielder to cover first base.
Wow,
and record
that's a ball game.
the last out. Sophia really heads-up play covering first.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The tournament winners are the green glowing Googly Geckos of Doom, champions of 11U division.
Congratulations to both teams. But the Geckos just had the edge today, and what a way to finish it.
Indeed, a nice hit and a spectacular play. We saw some good ball played here by these teams today, and they both have reason to be joyous, and they certainly are. They're lining up to cheer one another, and
Yeah.
great close to the season for the 11U division. And here they come doing the high fives to one another, and they really mean it. When they say good game, they really mean it. All the way through the line to the coaches. It's been a great season.
Yeah, great season. In 2 minutes, everyone's gonna have a big smile on their face and enjoying a nice snack.
That's exactly right. Snacks take away the agony of defeat. That's
right.
for sure. Well, that's it for the ball game. We want to thank our sponsors, KTV and KMVT. Thank you. Means so much for these girls to be able to play in front of the cameras, and we appreciate it a lot. So thank you. And we're signing off.